No, not ground
beef.
beef.
It could be ground
no
beef.
shot.
It could be ground beef.
Okay, maybe it could be ground beef, but you're not throwing American cheese on there.
I've never seen a quesadilla with a burger in it. That's what we're trying to get to.
There's a fucking mashed up burger in between a green tortilla.
The thing is, though, I think it would slap, my guy.
It's disgusting.
I want to try. I'm going to see if I can order this on fucking Uber Eats in Toronto. I want to try this.
You're a vile human being.
Yeah, I see a website over here. If I had to describe Shrek's quesadilla in one single phrase, it would be a double patty cheeseburger and a tortilla. Again, it's not conventional, but I don't see anything wrong with it.
This kid is selling ogre meat in a fucking green tortilla, buddy.
No, just get out of me, slump. Just get out of me, slump.
Yeah, he's gonna get out of the swamp.
And honestly, it comes with a big thing of fries. They're not curly fries, but what are the fries like with the ridges?
What?
They're like fries with like no, straight fry. Crinkle, that's what it's called, a crinkle fry?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, they're called crinkle fries?
Yeah, fuck me, I didn't just say that.
Honestly, I just didn't think that was a real thing. Yeah, they have crinkle fries. They look good. If I find out the two of you are fucking with me, that's a real thing, crinkle fries?
Crinkle cut fries, yeah.
Holy shit, they look good. I want them. But yeah, no, this doesn't seem like a bad meal to me.
Yeah. Why do you just accept shit at face value?
What do you mean? Well, I'm supposed to be angry that he made a fucking green tortilla with a fucking burger in it? That's supposed to anger me? I'm very excited about it. I want to try.
That's disgusting, bro.
Listen, if you put okay, what would be weird is like if you take like a slice of pizza and put it between two burger buns. Like, yeah, that to me is great. But a tortilla filled with something that's just not beef or steak or chicken, I'm on board. Does that make me the fucking problem, Phil?
Yeah, you just gotta get out of my swamp.
And I'll get out of your fucking swamp.
Did you see the trailer for the new Puss in Boots?
Get the fuck out of here. There's a new trailer for Puss in Boots. This is the perfect marketing. This guy's a genius.
Yeah, it's the cat burglar.
Puss in Boots, that famous gif of him like looking really sad, but he's actually a fucking savage. I've never seen Puss in Boots. Have you seen it?
No.
You know what we're watching tonight? The new Pixar film with the fucking going through puberty and she turns into a bear and it takes place in Toronto. Panda. She turns into a panda. Turning red.
That's the name of the movie?
Yeah.
No, I've never.
I heard good things. I'm a big Pixar guy. You know, I'm into Disney these days. I'm watching a lot of Disney movies, listening to a lot of Disney songs. I'm also watching The Bachelor. Now, Phil, today's the day that it all comes out. And I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, all right? I'm going to break it down.
I know what happened.
Do you actually know what happened? Who did he end up with?
Here's the thing, man. What's his name? Colby?
Clayton, not Colby. Clayton.
Clayton, yeah. NPC white guy.
Okay.
Falls in love with 3 women.
He felt oh, so you're on. You're in this.
Do you think I'm some sort of amateur?
No, you're not a schmuck. Of course not.
Thank you.
Of course.
He has to break the news to one of them.
Yes. She says, are you really going to send me home in this taxi right now?
He says, yeah.
Oh, so you watched the finale last night. Does Willie watch?
No. I'm not done yet.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 2, he's in the hotel room, and he's like, I don't know really what he was justifying, but he was basically like, I can only fall in love with one person. But that person isn't you, but eventually I want to fall in love with that one person. And she's like, what the fuck are you saying?
That was Gabby.
Yeah, he's like, can I walk you out? And she's like, give me
No.
your fucking job.
He goes, give me a chance, Jimmy Johns. So
And then,
Go on.
he winds up with Susie.
Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. You need to understand how fucked this all was. Because I think you just know the grand scheme of like how we got here. But here's what happened.
I just saw the recap.
Yeah, so here's what happened. He falls in love with the 3 girls. You have Susie, the one he ends up with. You have Rachel, the one that actually is like obsessed with him. And then you have Gabby, the really funny, right? So he falls in love with these 3 women and lets them know about it the day or the episode of Fantasy Suites, which is where it all goes down. You know, it goes down in the DM and it goes down in the Fantasy Suites and it goes down in Shrek Swamp. You understand what I'm saying, Phil?
Yeah.
The doors close, the cameras go off, and it's fucking, you're in it. So, he goes on the date first with Rachel, and he ends up telling Rachel that he loves her, They sleep together. Great date. He's feeling good. He's like,
wait.
oh, I know. I'm telling you, this is crazy.
Okay, continue.
So he sleeps with Rachel, and he leaves the fucking date, and he goes, I love you, Rachel. Just like that, right? So he's like feeling himself. Then he takes Gabby on a date, right? The date with Gabby's going well. He starts exploring things further with Gabby. They get to like this little igloo hut. He ends up telling Gabby he loves her, and he sleeps with Gabby. He leaves the next morning again. I love you, Gabby. I'm falling in love, and it feels so good. Yeah, that's two. He gets to the third. This man's trying to go for the trifecta, right?
Yeah.
So he starts telling Susie that he's in love, and Susie goes, listen, if you were intimate or told other women that you love them here, I cannot move forward. And he goes into like fight or flight, like I'm gonna try to convince her to stay. And when he realizes that there's no convincing her, this dude goes into full savage mode. Gaslighting is what the internet has been saying, telling her like, why didn't you tell me this? You know, before Fantasy Suites that this would be a big deal. This is ridiculous. I'm walking you out. Opens the door, sends her home. Right. So now he has to tell the other two women that this happened. This is why I keep telling people to watch this show. By the way, this is peak fucking television. So that the rose ceremony now, Susie's not there. The two girls are like, where the fuck is Susie? So this man has to stand there and say, I told Susie that I was in love with her. I also told Susie that I was in love, that I am in love with both of you, and I was intimate with both of you. Dramatic music. Both girls leave the scene. They start crying, they start talking to producers, they come back. So now he has to like convince them basically to stay. I still love you guys, and I want to see where this works. I don't have a crystal ball, that's his favorite line, but like I want this to go somewhere positive with one of you. Okay. So he goes, Rachel, will you take this rose? Rachel again is the one that's fully invested. She's like, of course. Okay. Gabby, will you take this rose? Gabby says no. He goes, can I walk you out? He ends up convincing Gabby to stay. So now they're both still in it. Now they meet his family. They meet the two women. It goes great. Clayton sits down, and the father and the mother are like, so what do you think? Who are you leaning towards? He goes, I gotta be honest with you, it's neither of them. I'm thinking about Susie. The father's like, she left you, she walked out. Good with this recap, it's pretty solid. So then he goes, no, I need to see if Susie is still interested. The host, Jesse, walks in. Jesse Palm. He goes, I got some news I think you'll like. She's still in Iceland. Okay. So now he goes to Susie to basically say, like, I want this to work. I want you to give me a second chance. Susie's like, I need time to think. So this man now has the bright idea. This is what you saw. He breaks up with both Gabby and Rachel, but he does it at the same time. I don't know if you saw that in the recap, but when he goes and talks to them separately, that's after already he told them both at the same time. This is not going to move forward. Then he gets into the fights with both of them. Then he ends up basically going for like a last-ditch effort to pull a ring out in front of Susie and be like, I want to be with you. Susie goes, it's over. So now we're all sitting at home, and we're watching the live finale last night. We're like, holy shit, who's going to end up with? And turns out Susie reached out to him in the DMs after the show was done airing, and they ended up being together. He's moving to Virginia to be an East Coast boy with fucking Susie.
Jesus Christ, bro.
And because that Rachel and Gabby had their hearts broken, they are now the new bachelorettes. Both of them at the same time. That's never been done in Bachelorette history.
Wow. So are they like double dating, or is it just like?
So they literally ask Jesse, the host, like, how is this gonna work? And he's like, I have no idea. We're gonna figure it out. But it airs July something, so they're probably filming immediately.
Now here's my question.
Here's my answer. Go ahead.
Do you think it's real when he says I love all three women? Or is this man trying to pipe until his dick and balls falls
Well,
off?
Rachel asked him on fucking national TV, she said, did you only tell me you love me to sleep with me? And he said no immediately. I think he did.
Bro, so, okay. Hold on. Just because she says that and he says,
No, I'm not taking his word in that moment, but I think from watching the show, I think he did. I mean, listen, you can't gauge if someone's like truly in love with someone by watching the show, I don't think, but I think he was. I think he did love all three of them. I don't think he was in love with all three of them, though. If that makes sense. Like, I think he was in love with Susie because he kept going
It's like sad to watch for many reasons. I was originally gonna make a video about it, but like there's no fucking point, dude.
Yeah.
Basically, you know Thomas Petro, the owner / founder of the Hype House.
Okay. I know that now. You know, I think you brought it up to me in a previous episode of some sort.
Like in the show, he's depicted as like a guy who helps everyone else, and like all these other creators are just like fucking around, and they don't actually. This is what they have to do. This is what they're contracted to do. To live in a multi-million-dollar Hollywood mansion, everything paid for. Okay, this is what they have to do. One TikTok a month, and they won't do it. They won't fucking sit down and do it, buddy. So I'm sitting here like an asshole, being like, "What are you kids doing? Like, wake up!" Life is being handed to them on a silver platter. There's all these young, 20-something-year-olds like, we're fucking party animals. It's like, it's sad because if you look at them now, none of them are pulling any sort of views. Like the Hype House went like this, and then went like, it's like there's no sort of sustainability.
You know what the problem is? No one listens to Kim Kardashian. Get off your fucking ass and fucking work.
That's really all there is.
That's all I have to say.
Me and my sisters work so hard to be in the positions that we're in.
Did you see the trailer for their new show? Which me and Kylie were talking about this. The Keeping Up with the Kardashians ends, and you think that's like the end of it. But now they literally have a new show on Hulu called The Kardashians, and it's the it's the same thing from what I understand.
Alright, so that was one of my shows. We'll get into the Kardashians in like 5 minutes.
Fair enough.
Second show I watched was, I love Selling Sunset. That's my guilty pleasure on Netflix.
Selling Sunset.
Selling. You know about that?
No, I'm Googling it right now.
So it follows the Oppenheim group, which are these two identical twins, who are they're like the biggest real estate brokerage in California. They sell all these giant homes, and at this point, all of their employees, the women that are part of Selling Sunset, are like mini celebrities because they're part of the show now, right?
They're influencers.
So they're all a bunch of influencers, and guess who's part of the Oppenheim group? Who's in some of the early episodes?
The same guys in the Hype House.
No.
I thought you were segueing here. I'm supposed to just guess any random person. The fuck?
No,
Yeah, I know Bill Gates is hanging out with the fucking Sunset Squad. I don't fucking know.
No, I said that rhetorically, but I was just waiting for me to answer.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Graham Stephan.
Oh, that was my next guess, actually. Yeah.
The financial YouTuber.
Yeah.
He's like literally in some of the episodes.
Okay.
I just thought that was funny because he's an actual fucking YouTuber.
Yo,
He's also a real estate agent.
bro, YouTubers are taking over the globe. What do you want to say? YouTubers everybody.
Alright, last show, which is what I was building up to.
Okay.
Right? We're being like increasingly shitty with the television I'm talking about. Love is Blind. Have you ever heard Love is Blind?
This is the next show we're watching, Love is Blind. After we finish The Bachelor, so now we have a new opening slot.
Bro, okay.
Don't spoil anything.
watch
Don't
season
spoil
one.
anything. You just gotta give me like basic premises here.
So, it's like, I don't know, 8 women, 8 dudes, and they're in pods, which are just like, looks like a small living room in like a fucking shipping container, basically. But it's dolled up, it's nice. We're talking Netflix budget here, of course. So, basically, it's like a game of telephone where if me and you were on the other side of the wall, there's a wall between us, all we can do is talk to each other.
You don't see the person you're falling in love with. It's all shit.
Yeah, so Love is Blind. So it just takes out physical attraction, and after a week, I'm pretty sure, they decide if they want to propose to the person. So they get down on one knee.
After a
and
week?
over the phone. After a week,
What
buddy.
the fuck is this shit?
So if they accept the proposal, they are now engaged, and they get to finally see each other.
Okay.
Right? So the doors fucking open up, and they run to the middle, and they just hope that each other is not butt-ass ugly.
I hope they just propose to a
But-
Benny.
Yes, but love is blind, so so what happens is, like, that's like phase 1. Phase 2 is like they all meet each other at like a barbecue, a nice little cocktail hour, and you get to see, like, are they all baddies, right? And then they all start mingling with each other, but but the thing is, they're talking to each other in the pods. So like, if me and you are after like one baddie, right?
Okay.
She could be talking to fucking
Every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yeah.
Now wait, serious question. Do they let on like straight uggos on the show? Like, are there some monsters? There has to be, right?
To be honest, no.
See, if I was a fucked up producer, like for me to like spice up the show, like I would throw some fucking tarantulas in there. Some just fucking weird swamp creatures. Cause can you imagine if you connect with someone? That would be an interesting show. You connect with someone, love is truly blind, then you see them, you're like, yo, it looks like Shrek.
Well, I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Okay.
But there's one guy in season 2 that has been memed into oblivion.
Okay.
Because of what this man says and how he treats women.
Oh, guy's one of those. He's a fuckboy.
But like, it's not even like he's not in the position. Like, number one, what he's saying is like just unhinged. Number two, he's not like Chad Thundercock to be saying all this.
Yeah,
and number
he doesn't
three,
have the
like,
energy to be on that level.
he doesn't. Yeah, he's just not that guy. No.
See, that's what's tricky. Like dudes that just clearly aren't Chads but have Chad vibes. You can't be doing that, man. You just can't.
Yeah. So basically, the last part about this is at the end there's a reunion to see where everyone stands. So phase 3 is like they decide to get married or not. But the crazy thing is, they literally have the marriage ceremony, and then when the priest says, "Do you take this lovely woman to be your wife, or do you take this to be your husband?" That's where the big reveal is, where they say no. So the giant fucking ceremony happens, and then on the altar, they
3 in a row, really?
and then they have to run crying home.
Fucking
All right,
assholes.
we're back. Hello. I gotta be honest with you guys, members. I don't know what the fuck's going on today, but every once in a while, Discord is just shit in the bed, and we can't tell.
Oh my god. Gee, dude. God damn. Paralysis ain't. Paralysis ain't shit. God damn.
They're at the altar and they have the option to say no at that point. That was the last thing we talked about.
Yeah, either no or yes. So say the guy says, "Do you take this lovely woman to be your wife?" They'll say yes, and then the woman will say either yes or no. But it's like the biggest bass drop fucking dubstep MLG moment when they say no, dude. Oh my god.
They just play into the fucking craziness of it all.
And well, some of these people actually like love the people that they're, about to marry.
Yeah.
So they're like torn into like their hearts torn into like a billion pieces. But other people are actual psychopaths. One dude in particular.
The guy that's
I
getting
really
beat.
want you. It is so cringe-inducing to watch what happens to this man. Anyway, that's phase 3. The final phase is the reunion where all the fucking room together with the host, or it's like a married couple. That's like they're like the host, co-hosts, and they bounce questions off each other and there's arguments. It's insane. And then they play back things throughout the season that other people haven't seen before. Because remember, it's people in pods talking to each other through a wall, but then you see the other side of it where on national
Why can't I fucking escape?
who each other is like interacting with. So like the tea is spilled at the end because you
Thank
find
you,
out
Lord.
that the girl that you almost proposed to was talking to fucking Johnny, Dick, and Harry over here.
That's the problem
And then
with
there's-
reality TV, man. It all comes out. That's what I don't understand about reality TV stars. They fucking lie even though they know this is gonna be aired in like literally sometimes 3 to 4 months later.
And the justification too for like some of these people, they're like, "No, I 100% take full accountability, and I'm sorry for that." But and then it's
But I'm also
It's
not
like-
sorry and I take no accountability.
yeah.
Well, dude,
It's
it
like
was
YouTuber apologies to the max.
it was rough because after all these instances with Clayton in The Bachelor, he had to apologize so much, and to his credit, he did take full accountability with each apology, but like it just became so NPC and so cookie cutter of just like to Gabby and to Rachel, he essentially had the same apologies. Like
He had the same script.
he was just like it literally sounded like the same thing. He's like, yeah, I just I'm Yeah,
People were saying he should just move to Utah and be polygamous.
dude, people were like, they were saying he was the dumbest bachelor of all time.
He's
Apparently,
pretty fucking dumb.
dude, people were, it's crazy too because now this dynamic is insane because he's been with Susie. And remember I told you about the episode where basically he like flipped the script on Susie, was like really rude to her and was like getting all the heat on the internet for being like a dick in that moment. He was sitting on the couch watching it back with Susie and everyone was like, yes, queen, stand up for yourself, we respect you, queen. And then at the finale, Susie's sitting there next to him and it's like, oh, this is crazy. They follow each other now, it's all public, they were on Good Morning America this morning.
Oh my god.
This shit's unbelievable, Bill. But to this day, listen, I've seen a good bit of reality TV shows. Nothing will ever come OG peak Jersey Shore. There wasn't even a premise, bro. They just took whatever it was, 8 Italians and put them in a house. And that was the premise. Like, there was no shit here. It was just, be Italian. Go ahead, go crazy. And then what's crazy, and I feel like a lot of people don't remember this, but what jump-started the show and got it all this ratings initially was that Snooki got punched in the fucking face by a dude. Do you remember that? Yeah, Snooki got rocked. And then after that, the fucking ratings like skyrocketed. And then from there, you realize like, oh shit, these people are all hilarious. And then obviously
spin-off shows are really entertaining.
Dude, they're all very entertaining people, and I love how Mike's arc came to such a lovely like conclusion of now he's been sober and he is like a really genuine guy now, and he just had a baby with Lawrence, his like love.
He does a whole lot of like philanthropy work and gives back to like people struggling with addiction and shit.
You know who else has been sober? I think his 6th month just passed. I think it was yesterday. Fousey too. My man is shredded to the gills. He runs all the time. 6 months sober after the whole reality house thing. And there are some parallels here. I mean, reality show, and then turned over a new leaf and is now living like an upstanding, awesome life. Pretty cool.
People are saying, I'll tell the meatballs this. You know how I did like 10 episodes of the reality house, and how like I kind of like established myself as like not like part of the reality house, but like I made so much content on the reality house, like it wouldn't be surprising if I was asked to be on reality house season 4.
Yeah.
Wildy, my girlfriend, brought up a good point. She's like, any sort of reality television show, you don't have control of how you're portrayed in terms of editing, in terms of like the context of things. So like, I don't think it's a good idea, even if you were asked to ever be on a show like that. I'm like, yeah, that's a fair point.
Agreed. And at the end of the day, it's up to the producers and the editors to splice things in a way that fit their narrative of entertainment. So like, for example, that last episode where, not the last episode, one of the episodes where Clayton is literally sleeping with Rachel, sleeping with Gabby, the producers know that the storyline is that Susie eventually walks away, but then comes back. So what they decide to do is constantly cut back to Susie and portray her and show her being super anxious, super worried, and fulfilling that her worries were true because of the things that Clayton were doing on those separate Yeah, he's so funny in all the clips I see. He had that one moment in this trailer where he literally goes, "No one cares about what you're wearing. It's about you." I obviously care about what you're wearing, not about you.
Yeah. He definitely has some moments in the show where he seems the realist and most down to earth.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he dates a literal 18-year-old, so it kind of rubs me the wrong way. It's like the younger the better for Scott.
Scott, I tried, I tried rooting for you in this trailer, man.
Yeah, I mean, and then you have Kim texting on her phone, looking like the fucking ice queen. She's like, and then one of the producers or sisters like, "Are you texting someone that rhymes with feet?" Yeah.
The crazy thing is though, like I'm curious how they will address the Kanye Instagram stuff. Because he's still going strong with his like 9 posts a day, then we'll delete them all. Another 9 posts.
Yeah, so quick recap on that. I saw that he posted like, "This is why I want to be in my children's lives." This was on their backpack, and it was like a pin of an alien, a pin of Kanye's face, and a pin of do you know the last one? North had like 3 pins on her head or something.
I can pull it up.
And he's like, and then Kim responded to him, and she was like, "You were just here this morning taking our kids to school. Like, stop with this narrative."
Yeah. It was I think it was, could be wrong, I think it's Kim and Alien and Kanye, no?
Probably.
I think so.
But like, what's the problem with pins on the backpack?
No, I think he's just saying, like, my daughter clearly, like, loves me and wants me around. And you're making it difficult to not have me around, I guess. But then, yeah, like you said, Kim literally said, like, you were just here. I don't know. What the fuck is going on? By the way, I know I don't have to say this to Meatballs, so maybe I'll just bring this up again on the next public episode. But I saw a bunch of comments on the last public episode saying, "Oh, Vinny, you're not going hard against Kanye because you're just a Kanye fan and you're a fucking simp and you don't go against the people you're fans about. You're clearly going against Pete when Pete did nothing wrong." And I'm like, my narrative has quite literally been the both of them just need to stop. And we literally said on the episode where Frank came on that Kanye's out of control right now. And I think my exact quote was, "It's hard to be a Kanye fan right now because he's giving so many hard things to like see." You know what I mean? Like I have been expressing my.
You've been critical.
That's what I'm saying.
I think people were just. I think they were just like. At least our viewers were in the mindset that Pete has every right to do whatever the fuck he wants after what Kanye has done.
Yeah.
Which that's not far off of what you said.
Yeah, no, I mean my whole thing is just the classic, like, the cliche of 2 wrongs don't make a right. I wish Pete would have been like the bigger person and just been chill. But he's fucking Pete Davidson, Staten Island strong.
He's going to space, buddy.
Is that a real thing? Is he actually going to space?
Yeah, he's going to Blue Origin with Jeff Bezos.
Fuck yeah, how did he get selected for that? Why aren't we on?
He's way too overpowered, bro.
Dude, this guy went dummy OP. It's fucking wild.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
The sky's falling, dude.
Do you think he's funny?
Yeah.
I do too. Like, I think he's very, very funny.
Yeah, I love on SNL when he just breaks and he starts laughing. Like, that to me is the funniest shit.
A lot of people criticize him for not being like a funny comedian. He's old, like he was a teenager at comedy clubs, and some of the shit is golden.
Yeah, no, I've never seen,
Any of the stand-up specials?
but apparently they're good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just have no interest in watching anything at this point. Like, this whole situation has just been like so exhausting to like witness, let alone be a part of for Kanye and Ski. It's just like, dude, I just feel bad for North and the rest of the kids in this movie, to be honest. That's how I feel. Because there's gonna be a point, obviously, where this all is in front of their faces. And like, how do you even explain this shit?
I'm not sure.
You got an eye doctor appointment today. Just a checkup, or is something going on? Are you bleeding?
They're gonna fit me for contacts.
Oh, today's the day?
That's
Oh,
it.
good luck. This is a pretty tough session we're about to do.
Well, I got a blast because I gotta be there in 15
Hey,
minutes.
listen, no problem. I'm not even sure how long this episode was, Meatballs, because obviously we had that weird cut in the middle of this, but we'll figure it out. Be back on
It's
Sunday.
about 45, 48 46 minutes. We're good.
Yeah, I'll be back in New York by Friday, so we can record the set for Sunday's episode, and then we're back on track.
All right.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. We fucking love you guys. Let us know in the comments what's your favorite shitty reality TV show. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Say hello to your grandmother for me.
It's New York, and there's everywhere else. And if you're not from New York, you're in last place. Catch up with us, alright?
No fucking
You
bodegas.
have no fucking bodegas, you have no fucking class. Our fucking rats in the city streets of the concrete jungle in New York, Long Island, the fucking 5 boroughs have more class than you. So move to New York, get the fuck out of my sight.
Can you name all 5 boroughs?
Of course I can. Queens,
Yep.
Staten Island,
There we go.
Brooklyn.
Yep.
Hey, we're going old school. Old school today. Phil's not even sitting down yet. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the Sunday Sauce, your grandmother's favorite podcast, bonus episode number 47. Phil, my boy,
Vinny.
how are you today?
I'm good, dude. Am I
I'm
on?
not hearing you coming out of my headphones.
I don't hear
You
myself.
don't hear yourself at all? Let's fix that. No.
Let me in.
How about this, Phil? No. How about this? No. How about this, Phil?
Not yet.
Hold on a second.
There we are.
Yep.
I'm in.
All right, beautiful. You know what? We're gonna keep that in because the meatballs, they see everything behind the scenes.
Right. That's what they sign up for.
Absolutely what they sign up for. You got a sandwich today. Break it down. What'd you order?
Just a classic Phil sandwich. I keep it clean, simple.
Can I just guess?
Sure.
Chicken cutlet.
No.
Grilled chicken.
No.
Roasted red peppers.
Nope.
Mozzarella.
That's in there. That's in there.
Balsamic vinaigrette.
No.
No?
No.
So all I got is the fucking cheese?
Yep.
Lay it on.
Turkey.
Turkey.
Mozzarella.
Mm-hmm.
Roasted red pepper.
Clean.
Yes.
Nice.
There's a little olive oil.
No tomato?
No tomato.
Will do. See, I like to go. My favorite sandwich ever. Shoot. Ham. Lettuce, tomato, mayo.
Prosciutto and ham.
Gotta do it. Used to get that in high school all the time on a thick piece of Italian bread that has like the flour on top. So much so you take a bite, it's like
Little ciabatta.
ooh,
That's what that is.
feels strong. Feels very strong.
Yeah, it's just like my missionary sandwich. It can't really be bad. I feel like chicken can get a little funky depending on the deli you go to. Sometimes you get those weird bits on the side.
I feel that depending on the day, you might have a banger piece of chicken,